Once upon a time, in the Whispering Woods, lived a family of Lumiflies. These weren't ordinary fireflies. They glowed with colors as vibrant as rainbows, and their light held the power to heal any sadness. The youngest Lumifly, a tiny spark named Pipkin, was different. While his siblings blazed with brilliant hues, Pipkin glowed only a faint, almost invisible pearl white. He felt terribly shy and inadequate, hiding amongst the leaves, fearing he wasn't bright enough to be a true Lumifly. One day, a terrible storm swept through the Whispering Woods, its winds howling like angry giants. The storm's magic, a chaotic mix of wind and water, dulled the Lumifly's lights, leaving the wood plunged into a deep, unsettling darkness. The animals, usually so full of life, were huddled together, trembling with fear. The darkness wasn't just physical. It was a heavy blanket of sadness, despair creeping into even the bravest hearts. Elder Willow, the wise old willow tree whose branches stretched across the forest, whispered to the Lumiflies, "Only the purest light can banish this darkness. You must find the heart bloom, a magical flower that blooms only under the darkest moon, and its petals hold the power to restore the light." Pipkin's older siblings, blazing with their usual vibrant colors, tried to find the heart bloom, their lights illuminating their way. But the storm's magic was too strong. Their lights were easily swallowed by the darkness. They searched and searched, but to no avail. Their frustration and fear grew, their lights dimming even further. Pipkin, watching from afar, felt a pang of sadness. He knew he couldn't help like his siblings, not with his faint glow. But then, he remembered Elder Willow's words, "the purest light." He realized that his pale light, untouched by the storm's chaos, might be the purest of all. Gathering his courage, Pipkin ventured out. His tiny, pearl-white light was almost invisible against the gloom, but he crept forward, guided by his heart. He navigated the treacherous paths, dodging fallen branches and avoiding the grumpy, storm-soaked grumbles, creatures who lived in the shadows and fed on fear. Along his journey, Pipkin met Fizwick, a tiny, timid field mouse, shivering in fear. Pipkin, despite his own fear, gently lit his way, his pearl-white glow comforting the mouse. Fizwick, in return, guided Pipkin through a maze of thorny vines, using his sharp little teeth to clear the path. Further along, he encountered Barnaby, a grumpy badger who had lost his way in the storm. Pipkin, instead of being scared, offered Barnaby his comforting light. Barnaby, touched by the tiny Lumifly's kindness, shared his knowledge of the forest, leading Pipkin towards a hidden stream, its waters reflecting the pale moonlight, a clue to the Heartbloom's location. Finally, guided by the moonlight and the whispering stream, Pipkin reached a hidden glade. There, under the darkest moon, bloomed the Heartbloom, a flower with petals of pure silver, radiating a gentle, healing light. Pipkin carefully plucked a petal and returned to his family, his tiny light shining brightly, a beacon of hope in the storm-ravaged forest. As he touched the petal to his siblings, their lights blazed with renewed brilliance, even brighter than before. The Heartbloom's magic, amplified by Pipkin's pure, gentle light, spread throughout the woods, chasing away the darkness and restoring joy to the animals' hearts. The storm eventually passed, leaving behind a sky full of stars and a forest bathed in the warm, vibrant glow of the Lumiflies. Pipkin, no longer feeling shy or inadequate, understood that his unique, gentle light was just as important, just as beautiful, as his siblings' bright colors. He learned that true brilliance lies not just in intensity, but in kindness and courage. From that day on, Pipkin was celebrated as a hero. He wasn't just a Lumifly. He was Pipkin, the Lumifly whose gentle light had saved the Whispering Woods. He and his siblings continued to illuminate the forest, their lights shining brightly, a testament to the power of friendship, courage, and the acceptance of one's unique self. And Fizwick and Barnaby, forever grateful for Pipkin's kindness, became his loyal friends, often accompanying him on his nightly patrols, their friendship a warm glow in the heart of the Whispering Woods. The Grumbles, humbled by the Lumifly's combined light, learned a valuable lesson about the power of kindness and the importance of friendship, gradually transforming from creatures who thrived on fear to gentler beings who appreciated the forest's beauty. They even started helping Pipkin and his friends keep the forest clean and tidy, their large claws proving surprisingly useful for such tasks. Word of Pipkin's bravery and kindness spread far and wide, reaching even the most distant corners of the magical world. Other creatures, inspired by his selflessness, began to embrace their unique qualities, understanding that differences make the world a more vibrant and wondrous place. The Whispering Woods, once a place of fear and darkness, blossomed into a land of friendship, acceptance, and shimmering, multicolored light, all thanks to the faint, pearl-white glow of a little Lumifly named Pipkin. And so, the legend of Pipkin, the little Lumifly who proved that even the smallest, faintest light can shine the brightest, was told and retold for generations to come, reminding everyone that true beauty lies not in outward appearances, but in the kindness and courage within. The Whispering Woods, forever changed by Pipkin's brave adventure, continued to thrive, a testament to the power of friendship, self-acceptance, and the unwavering belief in one's own unique light.